guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Veronica if you're new, and I'm so glad you stopped by today. In today's video, I'm sharing with you all the details of how I set up my daughter and stepson's North Pole breakfast because I'm so excited, guys. Their scout elves are returning tomorrow morning from the North Pole. So Rayanne is getting her very own elf this year. We'll read the book, we'll name her, it'll be a whole thing. But I want to make it a super special arrival, so we have some food to prep, we have some decor to do. Let's go ahead and get started. So this is the space that everything will be set up in. It's just our little eating kitchen area. Everything is pretty much decked out for Christmas already, but I do have like a balloon garland to make it extra special. And of course, our elves will be arriving, so we have to make it super festive and fun. So the first thing we're going to start off with is the balloon garland for a couple different reasons. One, they're super time consuming, and two, they can make quite a bit of a mess. So I want to get this up and out of the way before I set the table and do any of the food prep. So we're going to start with this, and I'm going to give you some tips along the way so that you can have a successful balloon garland making party as well. Okay, so tip number one is go ahead and empty out the contents of the balloon garland package. I honestly recommend the kits over creating them yourself. I've tried it both ways. It can be super stressful if you don't get a package like this, because this one comes with like different sizes, like small, regular, and then some extra large balloons as well. This one also comes with some confetti balloons. This confetti is like super staticky and gets everywhere, so I am going to actually pass on these ones and put them to the side for another party, because we did it for my daughter's first birthday and we're still cleaning it up over a year later. So just a little tip there. But the next thing we are going to need is this little strip here. This is what you actually attach the balloons to. There's little holes punctured in it, and you just put the tied balloon directly on it. So we're going to measure this to the space we're decorating and cut it to size so that we don't have to do a longer garland than what we actually need. So I also want to go ahead and sort the balloons by color and size, just to make sure that I know exactly what I have of each color before I start creating the garland. Alright, so I've got them all sorted. So I've got two extra large green, an extra large gold, and then we have like the regular size green, white, red, and then there are miniature golds, miniature red, and miniature green. And then, like I mentioned, there's also the confetti ones, but for the sake of my sanity, we're going to pass on those. So the next step is we are going to go ahead and measure the actual tape, this plastic thing, to size. We're gonna actually hang it around the door frame here, and it's gonna kind of go down. So we're gonna do that next, and then we will get started with blowing up the balloons. The next big tip I have for you guys is an electric balloon pump, because nobody wants to blow up this many balloons. So we're gonna go ahead and use this to get this knocked out as quickly as possible. So while we are blowing up these balloons, I just want to go ahead and say thank you so much for being here with me today. For anyone who is new, my name is Veronica and I am a wife and mom from Las Vegas. I absolutely love making special memories for my kiddos. I have an amazing 14-year-old bonus son and a 2-year-old daughter. And this coming March, I am expecting a baby boy. So we are super excited and have so many fun things planned in the near future. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you be a part of this community and to follow along on our little journey here. So now that I have a large majority of the balloons blown up, we are going to go ahead and attach them to that plastic garland string like I was showing you earlier. It's so simple. You just slip the balloon directly into the hole and pull it tight. And there's a larger size and a smaller size, so I just slip it down. Okay, so it's kind of hard to tell, but I've got at one end, one of the green ones, approximately where the garland is going to curve to go down. I have the gold one, and then if you trail that plastic all the way over, the other end has the other large green one. So now we're just going to go ahead and fill this in kind of evenly, kind of sporadically, just to make sure it kind of looks a little bit random but fills in with all the color. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. I'm making plans for what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you, 'cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. I will tell you, balloon garlands are a pain to make, and sometimes they are super time consuming. However, in my personal opinion, they add so much magic to the smallest of celebrations. And if your child is anything like mine, balloons just light up her whole world. So I love doing these for my daughter, and for just an hour of my time, I can just kind of make a little bit of extra magic. If you are anything like me and you love DIYs, crafting, party decor, anything of that sort, make sure you are following me over on my Instagram channel as well. I shared tons of behind the scene footage from my YouTube channel and other DIYs and crafts that I don't share on this channel, so it's definitely worth the follow. Okay, so here is a look at the garland with all of the large and traditional balloons. And obviously there's some gaps in here, so we do need to go ahead and fill those. But before we do, I'm actually going to go ahead and hang it in the position, because the rest of the balloons are actually going to be attached using little glue dots that came in the box. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. So the best thing about balloon garlands is they're so light, so it doesn't take a whole lot to hang them. In fact, I just used some of the curling ribbon that came in the little kit to tie them to my curtain rod, which was actually a really easy hack. One recommendation I have if you're doing balloon garlands is have some type of structure to attach them to. It's actually quite difficult to attach them directly to a wall, or at least that's my experience, so just a little trick to keep in mind. So our lonely gold balloon over there is calling out for some more gold, and we're gonna add in some more small ones. And like I mentioned, we're just going to be using some glue dots that also came in this kit to attach them. So when placing the small balloons, I'm just going to find little gaps like here, and then coming over here we have a lot more. So as it's coming down, there's definitely some places that need some filling. So that's what we're going to focus on when we're using the small balloon. And to attach them, we're just going to use these little glue dots. It's really easy. So I'm going to show you one up close before I fill in all the gaps. So here is our gold balloon. And to attach it, I'm literally just going to put the tape on it and then slowly peel the dots away. And I like to do a couple dots on each side just to make sure it's nice and secure. So that is what they will look like up close. And now we're just going to attach it.
Can't wait another year. Just talking on the phone. I'll make you feel at home. Oh, when I got you by my side. What a night. Oh, girl, I won't let you go. When the sky comes alive, let's have a jolly holiday. Holiday. Let's have a jolly holiday. Holiday. Let's have a jolly holiday. Jolly holiday. Let's have a jolly holiday.
Okay, so this kit also came with some foil balloons. These ones are just like extra large, almost like the same ones as the gold and green ones. However, I don't think I'm going to use those. I think I'm just going to stick with the candies. So I've got a candy cane and 2 peppermints, and we're just going to hang them on the little corners, and we're going to call this project done.
It was the night before Christmas. I was closing down for business in my little present shop. When the bell on the door jingled once more, and then time almost came.
I am so happy with how that balloon garland turned out, and now it is time to go ahead and set up our table for our North Pole breakfast. I'm just starting off by giving it a really good wipe down because the latex actually leaves a lot of little like black marks and things, and you will notice it's on your fingers as well, so make sure to wash up really well when you're done making your garland. So I'm setting up my table with a confetti tablecloth, or I guess it's more like sequins, but this one is just like a white iridescent. I grabbed this for my daughter's birthday party, and I just wanted to reuse it for this party as well. So that is definitely a trick. This one is actually from Amazon, and I will have it as well as the balloon garland linked down below for you. For the plates, I am using some adorable paper plates that I grabbed from the Little Pop of Color shop. I just thought these little gingerbread plates were so cute, and they actually have multiple styles in the package. I'm going to show you a couple more of them here in a second. For the napkins, I grabbed these candy cane napkins, which I just thought pulled it all together, and they were just literally like a match made in paradise. I love how this table turned out. Even though it's just paper plates, it's still so magical. And I'm finishing it off with some gold plastic flatware, and we'll make a centerpiece.
That we'd found something true, and that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas.
So for the centerpiece of it all, I wanted to use this waffle Santa Claus hat. I grabbed this from another small shop called Ellie and Piper Company, and I just love their party decor as well. It is similar to the Little Pop of Color shop, but they just both have amazing options for any party needs you may have. I will have both linked down below for you so you can check them out as well. I also wanted to showcase the elves themselves, so I'm just setting them up, as well as Ray Ann's Elf on the Shelf book so we can read it to her after we eat breakfast. To finish it off, I'm just using this star garland. I think I grabbed this at Target a couple of years ago. I just keep it in a box with other party decor to make sure I have access to that as well. Okay, so the table is set, the balloons are up. Now it is time to make one of our breakfast treats. So I grabbed some of these plain glazed donuts at my local Albertsons, and I am going to turn them into the cutest little reindeer donuts. We're going to dip them in dark chocolate, create little pretzel antlers, give them a Rudolph nose, and of course add in some little eyeballs. So we're going to do this really quick. It's super simple, quick way to make a special memory for your kiddos, and it's super delicious too. So let's go ahead and do that now.
Find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you.
Now that our donuts are dipped in chocolate, it is time to add the eyes and nose. I am using these little eyeball sprinkles, I guess is what they are. I grabbed these at Target during Halloween, but I know they are available, so I will have them linked down below for you as well. And I'm using some red, larger sprinkles to do the Rudolph noses, and I'm going to finish it off by using some pretzels to make the antlers.
Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. La, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, 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 oh, oh. La, 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 la. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights.
And for the second dish of our North Pole breakfast, I just wanted to do a simple fruit tray, but I wanted to dress it up a little bit. I grabbed this Christmas tree, I guess it's not a cutting board, but it's more like an actual serving plate. I grabbed it at Ross this year, and I was pleasantly surprised with the quality of it. So I highly recommend checking out a Ross near you if you're looking for something of this nature. So I'm going to use some blackberries to make the Christmas tree trunk at the bottom, and then I'm going to use raspberries and blueberries to decorate my tree with some garland, and I'm going to fill in all the gaps with some grapes. I am using my OXO grape cutter just to make sure the grapes are small enough for baby girl to chew on. She has a tendency to like bite into berries but like try to swallow grapes whole. So I want to make sure that everything is nice and safe for her to eat as well.
Making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again, to see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me.
And that's it. It's a super simple tray, and it turns out absolutely stunning. But it's a perfect way to welcome in our North Pole breakfast and our Scout Elves. I am so happy with how everything turned out, and Rayanne had an absolute blast. I've added a couple of clips here at the end for you to just see her reactions. She was all about the reindeer donuts, and the balloon garland is still her favorite thing, as it is still hanging in my kitchen. So tell me down below your favorite part of today's video, and I will see you in a couple days in another one. Bye guys.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the windows in the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand, you and me. Doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my heart.